What is up, guys? This is Curry, and I am bringing you Final Fantasy XIV today with the Stormblood expansion, and I am super hyped because I love Final Fantasy, and I've been waiting for this expansion. I've been away from the game for a little while, but I heard that Stormblood was coming out, and now I'm incredibly hyped to get back into it. So when Final Fantasy releases a patch, they don't release a lot of patches on Final Fantasy, but when they release a patch, they release a patch. There's a ton to it. So I'm not even gonna go over everything because there's just so much to this expansion that I can't even cover in just like a 5-minute video or however long this will be. But I just want to go over some of the biggest highlights. So, like, first and foremost, we have the new story. We're going into the next zone, and we're going to continue the story where we were fighting back against the Empire. Even though I really personally don't pay much attention to the story in this game, I'm more in it just for the combat and the raids. I respect the people who do, and I think it's actually a pretty cool story because I really like the Dragon Song War stuff. And then after the Dragon Song War ended, I kind of just didn't care anymore. I wasn't really interested in the post-Dragon Song stuff. So yeah, but anyway, if you like the new story, we're continuing that. We're going to the new zone, and it's gonna be super hype. We have a whole slew of new main scenario class. We got new jobs, class quests. We got new dungeons, new trials. Man, it's hype. I just said there's gonna be a whole bunch of new dungeons. There'll be new trials that are both teased on the patch notes, which I'll include in the description of this video. The level cap has been upped to 70. So previously with Heaven's Ward it was 60. Now that is going to go up to 70. So you got 10 new levels to grind, everybody. Congrats. So if you had all those classes up to 60, now you got to do it all over again. Anyway, if you're into the housing side of it, there's gonna be a new area for housing. It's called Shiro Gain. You have to complete a quest to go there and get the housing, though. It's called I Dream of Shiro Gain. I haven't personally gotten there yet, so I have no real footage of it. Once you complete this quest, I think it's main scenario. I could be wrong, but I think it's main scenario. You can access the Shiro Gain housing area and get new houses. So my most excited part is now there's 2 new jobs in Red Mage and Samurai. And if you haven't checked out, we have on the channel, if you can't find them, we have a location guide and how to do the quests guides videos on our channel. So after you watch this, if you need help finding those, check those videos out. But yeah, so I'm super hyped about these classes because Red Mage is something that I've always been interested in. I main the Summoner in Heaven's Ward. I kind of ninja'd as my off class, as my second main, I would call it, I guess. Yeah, so when I play, I really like Red Mage. Reminds me kind of a Black Mage Summoner. I know Summoners a ton of dots, and what I can tell so far, I'm still very early levels, but what it seems so far, Red Mage doesn't have any dots, but is more bursty. But I actually really enjoy it. I might drop Summoner and go to Red Mage, be one of the flavor of the month people. But then there's Samurai, and as somebody who played a ton of Ninja and loved it, Samurai reminds me a lot of that because of all the different combos, and then you have the I don't remember what the bar is called without looking, but it's the 3 signs, and then depending on what signs you have, you do a different ability with your execute button that you have, which is very ninja-like, and I love ninja, so I think I'm gonna love samurai. If you remember in Heaven's Ward and before in the game, there were attributes, where you would put points into when you leveled up every once in a while. They would let you put a point into strength or dexterity, mind, all those different stats, and you could choose one. They took that out. You can't do that anymore. I'll go ahead and go over the fate changes. I think they're really trying to, because pretty much everybody just levels through Palace. Let's be real, everybody levels through Palace of the Dead now. But I think Square is trying to push fate grinding back into the game with this expansion, because they're doing a whole bunch of like experience increase things with the new patch. Certain enemies will give you a temporary increase bonus experience during fates. If you kill them, they'll be located in fates. Certain fates will have bonus experience just awarded to them. Yeah, they're really trying to push fates, I think. Like I said, there's so much to this patch, I could just go on. There's items, there's PvP. I'm just going to put in the patch notes into the description. I highly recommend you guys take a look and play the game when it comes out. If you haven't already played it because you don't have early access, I highly recommend you check it out when it comes out officially. And if you haven't played the game at all, definitely take a look at it. Thanks, guys.